Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you with a little midday money. It's Saturday, the 23rd. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody had a nice Friday. I can't complain about a 5-1 day here in the video for you. We'll take that. Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. We'll jump right into things. If you didn't watch Late Night Money last night, hopefully you listened to the podcast early to see what the games were. We have North Texas going here early in the NIT. And we'll do a Marcos. We'll see. We'll see how the chat goes. Hit the like button here. Where's my little like button? There you go. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Sean Higgs, YouTube, Winning Free Picks, YouTube. Don't want to miss out. The Winning Free Pick page is awesome. I do a lot of videos there. On my personal Sean Higgs page, there's a couple more videos because I don't own Winning Free Picks. And I can't just run nonstop shows like on Thursday for opening day. Probably do something live around 3 o'clock. Talk some stuff. Who knows? Again, subscribe to both channels. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Nothing to hit the like button as well. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, come give me a follow. I'll tweet those out for you in the Twitter world. That way, I'll wait 15 seconds. They got to spend a whole 2 minutes with me before I put the plays out. And that way I could copy and paste what I'm going to put in the chat as well. So there we go. There you go. All right, Twitter people, you got it. 2 minutes in. Boom. We'll put them in the comment section as well for those in the comments on whatever channel you're watching. And then we'll go to the banners and pop up these puppies. There you go. There you see it. 71-39 runs since February 25th. 5-1 yesterday. Let's go North Texas today. Dayton's tipping off in about, what's that, about 45 minutes or so, plus 9.5. Ohio State over the 150. Creighton over the 146. I did add Iowa State minus 6.5. I do have some other games up on the site. If you're interested in that, you can go. It's in the description. $31.20 for a week of plays, which is a pretty good deal. Heck, I think the daily package on Winning Free Picks is $30, and you get 6 games for $30. Or you get 31, you're going to get 50 or 60 games with baseball starting next week. Again, but the like button's always free, so hit that, cheapos. Let's get to the comments. You know what? I was going to write down the time. I forgot to. I thought about doing a Illinois team total over here, 78.5. Here comes my guy, Marcos. He ran out of the Earl show to come for a Marcos minute. Hit the like button for me, Miss Benico. Marco Minutes, let's go. Yeah, I'll hit you a Marcos minute. I said you last night I did a Marcos minute, and I included Sunday NIT, which is Indiana State. Probably an over there, but I like Wake Forest. I'll probably bet in Wake Forest tomorrow minus 9.5. I do like South Florida. That line is down to 2.5. Utah, Iowa, and over 165 for me there. And I do lean, I was leaning UNLV to start 4.5. I see a couple 5s picking up here. I might grab BC at plus. It's a 5. I might grab a little BC here. To me, that's getting a little bit rich for my liking. We'll go to CBI action, which I don't like anything. I don't like Arkansas State. 13, 10, 12 with these big numbers. I do sort of lean a little Northern Colorado, and I'm going to our little AA MAC with Fairfield and Quinny. Fairfield, the higher seed, but they are an underdog to Little Rock, and Quinny's a little fave over Evansville. I'm going to lean right off the bat, Quinny. Not sure about the Little Rock game. Haven't bet either of these CBIs, and those, I believe, are Sunday CBI. We got the Ohio State game going here. I like them in the over. North Texas underway. No opinion on Cincy, and nothing on that Norfolk game against Alabama A&M. North Carolina. How about an over this one? It's gone up here to a 142. I like that. Texas, Tennessee. I know the SEC could have been exposed with these teams going down. I still sort of like the Vols there. Texas plays a good team, whether it's Houston or who's another good team they lost by 22. Somebody else going on the road. I think Baylor lit them up. Not interested in Texas there. Oregon, Creighton over. I do have Creighton in the Final Four, so I'm pulling for them. That line has come down to 4.5 there. Moneyline Markel and Marcos Minute. The NC State game, Oakland, everything went right from they barely held on. And NC State's is playing with, again, I had them losing last game. I want to say NC State here. Come on, who's not pulling for Oakland? Illinois, the team total. I might come in personally on Duquesne plus 10. You're gonna give me 10, sure. The Iowa State's loaded up here. Dayton, Arizona, we have the Dayton up here 9.5. Gonzaga and Kansas. What are your thoughts on this game? This is an interesting one here. How's Gonzaga? I know Kansas has been bad, probably dog play there. Connecticut tomorrow laying 14 against Northwestern. How about another over 135 there? I said Connecticut in a rout yesterday. They got it done. Dukies 7 over James Madison. Man, I don't even know what to go in that game. The Marquette Colorado game is interesting at a 3.5 because I think Marquette's pretty good. 3.5 looks a little low to me. I'm going to take Colorado, I think, tomorrow. I'll probably do that sooner thereafter. Show up in about 20 minutes. Purdue, Utah State. Do you take the 10.5? Is Purdue? I don't know if this is the team that gets Purdue in a close game. I think that's more Kansas or Gonzaga next round. I don't know. Baylor. I want to take the points with Clemson, believe it or not. I like A&M in 10. I'll be betting that one. San Diego State over Yale. Probably take San Diego State. And Bama, 6 spot over Grand Canyon. Huge win for Grand Canyon. Let's how about an over in that game? Let's not play games here. Grand Canyon could score some points. Bama doesn't like to play defense. 168, maybe a little low. You're telling me nobody's got to score 90 in this one for it to cash? Marcos is enjoying the Detroit Lenny Sparties today. King D's in the house. Welcome. Michigan State wins it all. Okay. All right, Marcos. We see how he is this morning.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right. Take it easy. Have some aqua fria. Put down the bottle. And the devil's lettuce, and come back to earth with us here. Katie says, great stuff. I appreciate it, King D. Here's my guy, Brio. Brio finally checking in. We haven't seen you in a while, Brio, and I got to tell you, as much as you've been our Facebook friend for a long time, our guy Dennis O'Brien has been overtaking you lately on Facebook. He's been the Facebook fiend. But good to see you, Brio. Hope all is well. Nick's in the house. He's back for baseball. I love to see it. Very good morning, Hid. Yes, not a good morning. I got up early. I took my mom's car to the car wash because that's what kind of guy I am. And then I did some food shopping. And then around, I don't know, I guess about an hour ago, I had a nice pastrami sandwich for breakfast. How's that sound? Don't be jealous of my pastrami. Nick, yes, it was on the Coyotes, and they scored the 20th minute. Is that a winner on the ice, I guess? I haven't even looked at NBA or NHL the entire week. It's a pass for me. I'll start looking back on Monday for that. And who am I kidding? I'm gonna have to do a prop show probably on Wednesday for baseball. Because you could still get these games. I know the Padres and Dodgers have started the season, of which Ohtani, suspend him. Suspend that guy. He's out. Tell me your freaking guys running your show, your interpreters got all your money. Get the hell out. Who's believing that crap? Pete Rose can't get a hold of it, and this guy's going to still play? Legend, he bet on games. He's pitching, throwing meatballs to people. Now, we know baseball's not going to get rid of him because they need that whole Asian market for money, because that's who you're catering to when you open up your baseball season in a foreign country that nobody in America could watch it at 6 a.m. He should be out. Terrible. Total BS. Total BS. There's my Ohtani thoughts. Zona under the 149.5. Yes. There's the Facebook crew. There's the YouTube page. And there's the most handsomest bald guy. Sort of looks like me. Jesse Schultz says, she's still ruling after FAU double overtime debacle. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I just had a money line. I can't even imagine just having a money line and the under to boot. That would have been the trifecta for me if I had the under after the way Nevada blew a lead and Drake blew a lead. That would have been the icing on the proverbial cake. Whipped cream on poop. Pat, I'm with you on North Texas +4 and Ohio State over. Yes. Pat says, Jesse, you earned a bad B refund of the weekend. Stop. That's terrible. They scored like 29 points in overtime, whatever. KD says NC State Oakland over to 145.5. I can get behind that. One. Again, sidewise, I'm just torn on. I don't got to bet it. If you had no reason to keep fouling down 13 under 20 seconds. What were they fouling? I'm not even watching that stuff. I know it goes to overtime. I got a loser. My bets go to OT to die. Mark says, I'll be watching the late show, Higgs, for your show, but Marcos Minute, yes, I ran out. They're all talking about is boring hockey. Listen, if you like hockey, the Earls and Getting Wild and Terry got you covered. You're welcome, Marcos. Lex Steele's out, keeping it classy. You know how we roll. A lot of class. Super classy. Make sure to bet the Quesney first half. Yeah. I almost want to take Duquesne and for the full game here at 10. I know Illinois starts kind of slow. I don't know. I'm torn. Tennessee all line 9.5 plus $4. I got a hundo on that one at a nickel. And Tennessee -6. Texas about to get rolled. We talked about this last night. Me and Tooch do a show on the Bears bar room, and I thought, Texas with the way they've played on the road against better competition, and Tennessee is an elite program. Whether you believe that or not, after seeing Kentucky and Auburn and Florida and all these other guys go down, maybe you don't think they're that good. But here comes A&M. I know the Big 12 gets a lot of love, but I don't hate laying 10 for plus $4 or 9.5. Going Ducks money line and keep the points. Get the pen out. The pen's out. Should I got the pen out for Wisconsin last night too? All right, funny guy. Pen is out. Oregon money line. Keep the points. He says. Keep the points. Pen out. There you go. Oregon money line. Keep the points. Pen out. Pound it. The pen is out. Marcos is laughing at me. Desert says, good morning. I got a 330 for $3. That equals 630 on Tennessee. Michael Jordan counts it. Seriously. Jordan, they at least let him go play baseball for a couple years. What are they having Otani doing? Go be an instructional rover in Korea, in Japan? How's he playing? Because the worst is that they said it was one thing, then they came back and said it was something else. So you're already caught in a lie. You're caught in a lie right out of the gate. You know what I tell you? You have the right to remain silent. Just keep quiet. I refuse to answer your questions. Good day. Fine. Back with a lawyer. You did it. He did it. He was bad. Higgs going to make our live show, so I actually had to talk. I came late. The show was over. Desmond says, hey, Jesse. Wasn't Jesse a TV show on Disney? No offense, Jesse, because he was a girl named Jesse. But Lex says, Garland over 2.5 rebounds, -150. Whiskey race to 20, -165. ECU money line. Killed 17 legger. Oh, 17 legs. Oh my goodness. So what did he go? 14 to 3? 13 and 4? 13 to 4 not make any money? What do you think about Arizona first half? Asked Bill. Do I like the pub crew? Yeah, pub crew was pretty cool. I was interested. Those guys, like I got to chat with a bunch of them for a little bit. Actually, I actually talked to yeah, Mikey Pod for a bit. I got the Troy Torrance a little while, Dabby. Um, I didn't get to speak that much with Jimmy. I wanted to talk to Jimmy a little bit and Pete, but they're more doing the shows nonstop. It was good just to meet people, say hello. And the guy Jeff who runs the show, owns the channel and the bar. You know what? I didn't address the first half. I don't know. I think why do I think that this is going to be a close one? I mean, I got the Dayton and the points here. Uh, I think it's a battle. Kansas Gonzaga. I kind of like Kansas here with the Zags. I don't. Is this line moved? I think it's come down. So I guess my initial thought last night when I did a show on take Kansas at 4.5 was the right one because now it's come down a point. Jesse says Otani gets the benefit of the doubt that Trevor Bauer never had. I mean, Trevor Bauer comes in with evidence of the stuff, and he's can't even find a job. This guy is writing checks to people. Speaking of debacle, Warriors second half was just that. I do not know what happened in the NBA. All I know about NBA is that 2 days ago, Mr. Numbers is like, unload on the Knicks money line, reverse lines, take the points, all types of combinations, and they ended up losing. So I'm glad I didn't. I'm not a huge, excuse me, New York Knicks backer. And NBA during this week, maybe you find an edge because they're concentrating on the tournaments, but I'm not looking. Well, how many games left are in the NBA season? 10? Right. I'm going to pull up the NBA real fast here just to get records here. So how many games are we at here? 69 games for the Knicks. So this is like the end of the road. This is it. Right? How many games do they have left? A handful? A handful of games coming up? Right? They play what? How many games do they play? 58, 60, 70. Oh, they play 82. So they got what? So they still have 10 games left. I'm sorry. So we still got what? About 2 weeks left in the season? I don't want anything to do with the NBA with 2 weeks left. I got worried about teams tanking for ping pong balls or whatever the heck they do in the NBA nonsense. I mean, I guess my one look would be for maybe if you're jockeying for some kind of playoff position. That would be my only kind of lean there with any kind of NBA. Dana says, Higgs, how's the day trip with the boys? Yeah, day with the boys down there was all right. I got in there a little late. I want to be there bright and early I was going to be there for like the first segments there with Jimmy. I was hoping to talk to him early, but I ended up getting there about 3 hours after I wanted to get there. But it was fun. I don't know. Had a good time. I gave out a no doubter there, Dan. Were you watching my no doubt, my Bet Your C lock of the year parlay? Bet Your Life play was a nice winner on the Houston team total over. But it was fun. It was good. Nice little trip. Mikey says Arizona minus 9.5. Mikey Beans, I am on the opposite side of the Arizona. I like Dayton plus 9.5 here in the chat. I have Dayton going. I got Dayton for myself. 9.5 across the board on the book. So I don't know. I was hoping to get to 10, but I saw it kind of dip down for a second. I don't know what it's at this actual moment, though. Tom says I got Duquesne plus 10.5 this morning. It's back to 9.5, but the first half is a must play. Illinois starts out slow. Yeah, 39-38. That game was what, like 58-57, 59-58, and then they just throttled them. I could listen. I don't mind the first half or the full game for Duquesne. I just have to pull the trigger. Does it laughing with the pen? That's like a crazy pen. That's like, what do you got? A fountain pen there that shoots ink out like it's a 1879? Or again, a no doubt route. I like the no doubt router. I think this morning on a good call, James Madison admitted. You know what? I don't even know where my phone is. So I got to go get it. I don't know. Markel's in the house. Nathan's here. Go Creighton. The Blue Jays. I like Creighton. Let's go Final Four Creighton. Because Auburn's already out of my other Final Four side. Stop Joe says, let's get it today, my brother. Good luck, Hicks. Not letting this good month get to my head. 3 losing days on month. Realize fully it can just flip like that. Yeah. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. King D. He's putting new futures championship. Nothing. I've touched nothing. I had the 20-1 Kentucky. I'm done. I'm done. Whatever I do, it'll be a game-to-game kind of thing. Nick Nasty's in the house coming in. Good morning, Nick. I took Gonzaga, says Nathan. Again, it's a coin flip over you like. NBA no betting allowed, Nathan. Always. Not this time of year. Give it a month. We got till April. We're almost there. Show's best time to bet the NBA. 12 games left in teams in playoff situations. Yeah. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? A team that has to win. Oh, they have to win this one. Sure. Every basketball team playing today has to win. Let's see how that works out. I'm guessing we see about 16 losses. Michael B's in the house. Eric Garcia says Gonzaga roll. No, I don't think they roll. Nope. 65 day with 63 by Los Angeles games. Michael B. Whiskey and Mary's. Going against the 2 public. How many public dogs were there, though? I mean, I was on Madison. I had a bad number of 4.5 on the opener. I couldn't get behind Canyon because I thought that was one where people would just pound them into submission. But they got it done. DJM play Bethune-Cookman. Definitely a degenerate play on Bethune-Cookman. I'm staying away from the CIT today. I played North Texas this morning. Good one. They were looking good, but now they're down 9.5. We'll see. That stinks. We'll get a second half. We'll get a little push in us here. Robertson, seen hold up 9.5. It's early, baby. Come on. Plenty of time left in that game. Got a UFC pick. Talbot money line -110 in the ring. Can do the same here with Kentucky. Brutal. Yeah. That's why they got to fire the coach. He's a terrible coach. Go baby blue Tar Heels. North Carolina over Michigan State. Reginald's like a Michigan State. There's a lot of Michigan State love in here. And he likes the Kings over the Magic in the association on the money line. I don't hate that one. The thing is, when the Kings play like a similar team like this, you know you're going to get some kind of effort. Because if it's a great team, they're going to beat them. If it's a bad team, they'll lose. A middle of the road team like this, like them, they'll be battling. So I don't hate it. And at 2, what are you thinking? They're going to lose by 1? Take the money line. As it says, my friend Josh and Rosha from the Sports Fury were pissed at the highest level of passivity during the 4th quarter of Draymond Green and Wiggins. Who's Draymond Green? What are you going to do here? Golden State is not a good team this year. That could be it. Took Duquesne 10.5, and then Kansas just fading the world with that one. Got the Ducks. Yeah, everybody's on the Ducks here. That's why I kind of like the over in that game. 145.5. Perky's in the house. Good to see a Perky ball as well. You're hanging in there. Took Zona with 6. Holding my breath. Zona with 6. -6. It's down to 6. Yeah, it's a good time with the boys. Spartan, says Desmond. He likes Michigan State. -5.5. -6.5. Correction on the Arizona. I want to take Carolina. It's Carolina. This number just seems short. It's short because I think that's the Izzo factor there, Michigan State factor. It's still Michigan State. It's not a typical kind of 8-9. These guys have NBA type players and a good kind of coach. But again, I said North Carolina Final Four to start the year. I think they Final Four talent. And at the 3.5-4 here, it's really they just have to win. Let's get this money. Oh, I'm buying points. He's buying points in the game. Oh my goodness. King Higgs, you like Dayton over 148 here against Arizona. Why do I think this is going to be a low scoring game? I like the points with Dayton, but I think it's going to be a low scoring affair. I can see this being like a 75-70 kind of game. I didn't bet the total in this game though, King. Rez, you still in Santa? No, I came back. I'm back to the Houston area now. I was just there Thursday and Friday I went. Still a 2-day tripper. Back to the family. Have a great Saturday. You also, Desmond. Good luck. Player Prop King is in the house. Good to see you, fella. Nate says, usually this is where the Sparty tumbles. Yeah. Moneyline Markel says, Washington State. No, Moneyline Markel doesn't lead read the graphics because we had an added play from late night money. It's Iowa State minus 6.5. Don't go against the plays, folks. We're 71-39. That's a pretty good record here. And this is all tournament action here in college basketball since February 25th. Smaller tournaments, whatever the case may be. All college basketball, 71-39. Tearing it up. Troy Dallas Kennedy, my guy. Good to see you. It's been a minute. Hope all is well. He likes Duquesne on the money line. I like him with the points, but go for it. Go for it. Player prop kick is college baseball. Purdue plus 105. Duquesne, and you're taking a 10.5. I like it. Take them both. Worst case you do, you split. Best case, you have a monster day. More college baseball. Earl Carolina University, minus 166. Rest is Dayton first half. I could do a Dayton first half. I like him. Listen, I like him for the game. Means I have to like him first half. I don't think they're gonna get down and then come back. Oh, moneyline Markel. It's rolling. It's streaming. It's rolling. It's in the Twitter world. I know you're on Twitter, but you don't let people. I shouted you out yesterday on Pub's show. I was like, moneyline Markel post on Twitter, but don't make a response to him. College baseball, Duke and Virginia plus 157. Washington State in college baseball. Player prop college baseball. Oh, my goodness. How many lotto tickets have you bought? I don't have any lottery tickets. Why would I buy lottery tickets? College baseball, Duke, money line, and DBU. Who's that? What's DBU? Don't go against the play, so I'll take Dayton with you. There you go. I like Dayton. King. I don't like come in and like say you better take these or else. I mean, it's a good run, right? I mean, we're winning, and I'd hate to just eventually like the donut will come one day. Just based on the world, but I feel good about the games. Why wouldn't I? We've it's been almost a month now. Michael B. I really want to take Oakland money line. Just ran out of spike for this NC. The NC State team to me, I can't play it. I was against them in their last game, and I did like Oakland in the other game, even though I had Kentucky for the title, but I thought Oakland would cover that number. And in the over, we had Oakland first half team total over got there. But I don't know. Like you want to take Oakland, but Cinderella, you had a huge upset, a monster upset. And now you have this game against NC State who's streaking right now, feeling good about themselves. Everything had to go right for you to barely win. I don't see it. I mean, I think NC State's aside. Wakey eggs and bakey in Indiana State in college baseball for player prop. That is Dallas Baptist DBU. Okay, I was trying to figure out who that was. And then we got Houston Baptist and Abilene Christian and Houston Christian. Markel says thanks, but I think I have my comments on Twitter. You activated comments. Good job, Markel. Troy Dallas Kennedy said I took Arizona money line and Gonzaga money line, two-teamer, but I don't disagree with your Dayton spread pick. I mean, listen, you got two pretty good teams here. I think I have Arizona cutting down the nets, by the way. So, again, I'll take points because that's points are points. Arizona win this game? Sure. Cover? They don't have to cover. And Gonzaga, Kansas, I think you could talk yourself into either side of this one of why you'd bet either way. Wyatt Langford made the Rangers starting lineup. He's on the roster opening day. Kid's pretty good. I mean, him, Carter. Well, I mean, do they have enough places for all these guys? Because I like Garcia. I like Lau. I mean, they are stacked offensively. Can they sign Montgomery? Can they get a pitcher, please? Somebody. Get Monty. Bring back Trevor Bauer. Somebody. Michael B. I had Oakland in the points versus Kentucky. Oakland was banking in threes. It was like the perfect. Exactly. It was a perfect storm. Everything went right for them, and they barely hung on. Detroit Tigers win the Central with Kansas City in second. Michael B says, Tommy Lloyd is the coach of Arizona, his own 5 ATS in tournament. If I was thinking about laying it this morning, that being said, I do not bet it. Yeah, I mean, those I don't get wrapped up into, they're good talking points like, oh, Rick Barnes is terrible in this, and this team is that. He's 0-5. What's the spread? What's his record though? Is he 3-2 straight up? I mean, does he win games? He could be 5-0 for all you know. Well, obviously not in the tournament. He's got some losses, but unless he's win national championships going. But you get my point there. Wyatt will be the DH for the Rangers. I had to look at that lineup. Player prop says Evaldi 98 stuff plus 102 okay. Are these your rankings? Your player prop? What is this about? 98. Are you on out of the park baseball? Is this off Major League to Show? I mean, I like Evaldi. The guy gets hurt. I like John Gray. He's old and he gets hurt. I like Haney. That guy is never healthy. Mike Lorenzen, not healthy. Dane Dunning he's supposed to be a stud. He was in a White Sox deal to the Nationals. He was the star of the deal in this Texas Ranger to the White Sox deal with everybody involved. He should be good. He was great last year at the pen. He was pretty solid as a starter. I like him. I mean, Cody Bradford. I mean, Heaney. That's why the Angels got rid of him because he couldn't stay healthy. John Gray. Evaldi's awesome. Can he pitch more than 20, 25 games? I like that. I like Evaldi. Yeah. DeGrom, Molly, Scherzer. Exactly. I mean, no Texas pitching. Yes. They need pitching. Hey, you're sticking a quarter unit or less on your prop season, or are they full plays? No, small. We're gonna have a bunch of them. I like my ribby props, man. We're gonna throw out a bunch of ribby props and run props and stuff like that for opening day. Yes, small, small, small. Way too many. Do the Rangers really have all those pitchers, and why do they have no pitching? Because half of them are on the injured list, and the guys that aren't on the injured list will be on the injured list by May. You need pitching, Mike. Come on. You're a freaking Giant fan. You don't think pitching is you need pitching? Jack Leiter in the minors supposed to be a stud. I remember he was a good card to go after in one of the Bowman sets. Oh, Jack Leiter. Maybe I'll do some cards this weekend in honor of opening day and Otani going to jail for betting on baseball. All righty. We're going to roll on out of here. North Texas +4, and they are down at the half, right? That was the consensus there, down 9.5. We'll see how they do second half. Dayton +9.5. Ohio State over 150. Creighton over 146. The added play of Iowa State -6.5. Late night money tonight. If you're around on a Saturday night, late night money will be here. You misunderstood. I was joking. The Rangers have no pitching despite everyone was. All right. Yeah. Oh, the little smile. I didn't, I read it fast. I didn't see the crazy crying emoji at the end. Yeah. He knew nothing about a guy having $5 million of his money. You got that much money, you only has $5 million is missing? Why do I find that hard to believe? It's one thing of like $40 is missing out of you'd be like, I thought I had 360. Maybe I had 323, like small amount. You'd be like, whatever. 5 mil? 5 mil? Come on. He's involved. And I'm all for waiting for things to come out. Let's just use a little common sense here. Either he had to know a little bit and was just bailing the guy out from betting, and the guy was using his name around town to get huge lines of credit like that. And are they really going to take that from a guy? What's he getting paid? They're going to take those. I don't know. It'll be interesting whether. I don't know. If it's remotely true, he should be gone. Pete Rose is gone. Forget about the NFL just suspending a guy having like fantasy football teams, right? Come on, people. Player prop on cards today. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe tomorrow. I gotta see how the day goes for some baseball cards. Maybe I'll take a ride to the shop. I'm gonna try to trade in all my Wanders and get maybe some. Try to get a 85 McGuire Olympic card for all my Wander Francos. I'm out of here.